topic is all about the joint variation.
Joint variation describes a situation where one variable depends on two or more other variables and varies directly as each of them when the others are held constant. We say z varies jointly as x and y if z is equal to kxy. Now we have the statements that we are going to use in joint variation. First is y varies jointly as x and z, or x varies jointly as y and z. Second is y is jointly proportional to x and z, or x jointly proportional to y and z. So this means that if y varies jointly as x and z, or y is jointly proportional to x and z, then it is expressed as an equation in the form y is equal to kxz. Then, if x varies jointly as y and z, and x is jointly proportional to y and z, then it is expressed as equation in the form x is equal to kyz. So let us have some situations that represent joint variation. The first one is the area of a triangle is jointly related to the height and the base. So this means that bigger area results from higher height and bigger base, while smaller area results from lower height and smaller base. Okay, next is the mass of a rectangular sheet of wood varies jointly, length and the width. So, ibig sabihin, bigger mass results from longer length and width, while smaller mass results from shorter length and width. Okay, so let us have some situations or some problems that involves joint variation. Number one is, if z is equal to 36, when x is 3 and y is equal to 2, find k. So we are going to use the formula y is equal to kxz. So ano na nga ulit ang k? So katulad ng nasa direct variation, k is the constant of the variation. Okay, so y is equal to 2. So replace lang ang y by 2, then this is equal to k, which is yung hahanapin natin. Then x is also given, and it is 3. Then z is equal to 36. Now, we have 2 is equal to what? So, multiply 3 and 36, then multiply their product by k. So, we have now 108k. Then, to get the value of k, just divide both sides of the equation by 108. Okay, so we have now 2 over 108. So this is equal now to k. So what is now the lowest term of the fraction 2 over 108? It is 1 over 54. So k now is equal to 1 over 54. Example number 2. X varies directly with the square of y and inversely with z. If x is equal to 40, when y is equal to 4 and z is equal to 2, find x when y is equal to 10 and z is equal to 25. So our formula is x is equal to kyz. So, given ang value ng x which is 40, then this is equal to k multiplied by the value of y which is 4 squared. So, according to the problem, x varies directly with the square of y. So, we have here 4 raised to the second power. Then we have 2 as the value of z. So we have now 40 is equal to square of 4 is 16 multiplied by 2 is equal to 32k. Okay, so divide both sides by 32 para makuha natin ang value ng k. So we have now k is equal to 40 over 32. Then, lowest term, ang 40 at ang 32 ay parehong divisible by what? By 4 and by 8, by 2 also. Siyempre, ang kukunin natin is the greatest common factor. So, that is 8. So, divide 40 by 8, that's 5. Then, 32 by 8 is 4. So, the value of k now is 5 over 4. Or, this is equal to 1.25. So, we are going to find now x when y is 10 and z is 25. So, let us use now the value of k, y 10, and z, which is 25. So, x is equal to k, which is 1.25, multiplied by y, which is 10. Then, multiply this by 25. So, ngayon, multiply lang 1.25 by 10. That is 12.5 multiplied by 25. So, x now is equal to 312.5. Naiintindihan ba? Now, let's have example number 3. A is in joint variation with B and square of C. When A is equal to 144, B is equal to 4, and C is equal to 3. Then, what is the value of A when B is 6 and C is 4? So, we have x is equal to kyz. So, sa problem, ang ginamit na mga variables ay A, B, and C. So, let us have A, which is x. Then, we have, syempre, we have K. Then, B is Y. And Z is C. Then, this is raised to the second power. Then, A is 144. This is equal to K multiplied by the value of B, which is 4. Then, the square of C. So, we have 3 squared. So, 144 is equal to K multiplied by 4 times the square of 3, which is 9. So, this is now equal to 36K. So, divide both sides by 36 to get the value of K. So, 144 divided by 36 is equal to 4. Then, this is equal now to K. So, what is the value of K? It is 4. Now, let us solve for the value of A when B is equal to 6 and C is equal to 4. So, we have now A is equal to KBC squared. So, again, ang unknown natin dito is A. So, we have A is equal to K, which is 4. Multiply this by B, which is 6. then the square of c, which is 4. So, square of 4 is 16 multiplied by the product of 4 and 6. So, we have now A is equal to 384. Naintindihan? Okay. So, ngayon we have the fourth example. The area of a triangle varies jointly with the lengths of its base and height. If the area of a triangle is 15 square meter, when the base is 5 cm and the height is 6 cm, find the constant of the variation and the area of the triangle whose base is 5 cm and height is 8 cm. Okay, so now we are going to use, of course, our formula, which is x is equal to kyz. So in this problem, we are going to use the formula a is equal to k, then we have y is b, and then z is h. So b is the base and h is the height of the triangle. So let us now replace or substitute the given value of b, or the length of the base, and the height. So we have the area, which is 15 square centimeters. Then this is equal to k multiplied by the base, which is 5 centimeters. Then multiply this by the height, which is 6 centimeters. So if we are going to multiply 5 by 6, the answer is 30. Then the unit is square centimeters. Then to solve for k, just divide both sides of the equation by 30. So we have now k is equal to 1/2. So we have now the constant of the variation, which is 1/2. So ang gagawin na lang natin is to find the area of the triangle whose base is 5 centimeters and the height is 8 centimeters. So again, we are going to use A is equal to K multiplied by BH to find the area of the triangle. So we have now A is equal to K, which is 1/2, multiplied by the base, which is 5, and the height is 8. So if we are going to multiply 1/2 by 5 multiplied by 8, the answer is what? It is 20 square centimeters. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope that naintindihan niyo yung lesson natin for today. So, please don't forget to follow my YouTube channel and like, subscribe, and share. And also my Facebook page, Math Tutorial. Thank you.